Alexander Graham Bell, 1847–1922, was a Scottish-born inventor, scientist, and engineer best known for inventing the telephone. His work in sound and communication was deeply influenced by his family's background in elocution and speech therapy, as both his grandfather and father were experts in speech and hearing. Key contributions and inventions. 1. Telephone, 1876. Bell was awarded the first U.S. patent for the telephone. His famous first words over the device were, "Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you." 2. The photophone, 1880. A device that transmitted sound using light beams, an early concept of fiber optic communication. 3. Hearing devices. Bell was passionate about helping the deaf, including his wife, Mabel Hubbard, who was hearing impaired. 4. Aviation and hydrofoils. Later in life, he worked on aviation technology and hydrofoil boats. Legacy. Co-founded AT&T, one of the largest telecom companies today. Established the Volta Laboratory to research sound and speech. The Bell Telephone Company became a foundation for modern communication. Here are some lesser-known facts about Alexander Graham Bell. 1. He didn't like having a telephone at home. Despite inventing the telephone, Bell refused to have one in his study because he found it too distracting. 2. He almost became famous for a metal detector. Bell developed one of the first metal detectors in 1881 to locate a bullet lodged in President James Garfield's body. Unfortunately, the device failed because the bed Garfield was lying on had metal springs, interfering with the signals. 3. He invented an early air conditioner. To help his sick friend, Bell created a primitive air conditioning system using fans and ice to cool a room. 4. He predicted renewable energy. Bell was concerned about fossil fuels and predicted the importance of solar and tidal energy long before they became mainstream ideas. 5. His invention of the telephone was almost beaten by another scientist. On the same day Bell filed his telephone patent, another inventor, Elisha Gray, submitted a similar design. A legal battle followed, but Bell won. 6. He helped teach the deaf, including Helen Keller. Bell worked closely with the deaf community and even helped Helen Keller by introducing her to her lifelong mentor, Anne Sullivan. 7. He was more interested in sound than the telephone. His lifelong passion was sound and speech therapy, not the telephone. He initially saw the telephone as just another experiment in his sound research. 8. He created a voice recording wax cylinder before Edison. Bell developed a wax cylinder recording device similar to Edison's phonograph. However, Edison's version became more commercially successful. 9. He founded the National Geographic Society. Bell was a key figure in creating the National Geographic Society in 1888, helping to promote science and exploration. 10. His last invention was a watercraft. Bell spent his later years working on hydrofoils, inventing one of the fastest watercrafts of the time. If you enjoy my channel, please subscribe.